So on the board itself, it's got a grid and it's representing time and space. You got the little phone booth tokens here, and what you're trying to do is program your moves using these cards. And these cards are going to have a few different icons on them that indicate where you're going to go. So you're going to have a turn and a determination if you're going to go forward or backwards. You're going to be playing 2 of these a turn, and everyone plays their cards simultaneously. So you'll play them face down, and then you'll flip them face up, and whoever has the lowest number here in the bottom right-hand corner is going to go first. And based on whatever cards they have, so let's say we're red. So red is going to do a 180 turn and then go straight. Since it's time and space, if they hit the edge of the board, they just appear on the other side. And then the next turn, they're going to take a right-hand turn and back up. So what you're doing is trying to pick up these historical dudes. If you cross their space, you'll grab them. And whoever has the most dudes at the end of the game wins. The trick is, the more dudes you pick up, the more additional moves you get in your turn. So it's messing up the time stream, the more guys you're picking up. So in front of your cards here, you'll add more movement before your turn begins. So if you have, let's say, 4 dudes, you're suddenly adding 4 different movements to your turn. So you're throwing in a lot of extra stuff that you have to account for. So it gets a little thinky towards the end of the game. You're having to think about, like, okay, Jones making me move this way, then this way, and you kind of have to plan your turns out accordingly. Because also you have these evil dudes out here, and the evil dudes are walking around the board. As they cross your spot, they'll make you drop dudes in those spots. So if you have like a dude, it might mess up your future turn. If you cross over them, it does the same thing. I've seen someone go have 5 dudes on them, and then their friends hit them with an evil dude, then hit them with another one, and then that messes up their whole turn to where they go in a circle and hit the evil dude like 2 more times, just lose all their guys.
So there's a lot of backstabbing too.
Exactly. It feels kind of a little bit random, but when you think about it, it's really about the initiative order. Whoever gets to go first or who goes last, you have to kind of think about, like, oh, there's an evil dude in my way, I need to go last this turn. So you have to, like, oh, I hope I'm going last, because low number first, big number high. The problem is, if you have the 69 card and someone else plays a single digit number, they can go 69 dudes and they get to go first. Yeah, so we had to add some more thematic elements into it too. So yeah, and that's really the gist of it. You go around until this deck runs out of cards. Once the deck's out of cards, that's the end of the game. Whoever's the most historical dudes wins the game.
Awesome, very cool.
Yeah, and this is available now. It's available next door to us at Gen Con. It's also coming out in stores in the next couple of weeks. $24.95.
Nice.
Yeah, really affordable price.
And
sorry, go ahead.
I was just curious. So what's the average play time?
Average play time is about 45 minutes. Yeah, if you have less players, you take more cards out of the deck. If you have more players, it's one of the few games where if you have more players, since you're going through more cards, it tends to go a little bit quicker.
Right.
It's a little more chaotic though, because you're having to move these bad dudes 8 times a turn. So yeah, you can go from having, like I said, five historical dudes to 0 suddenly if you don't think it out more than a second.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.